Okay, so this is a study skills video on how to use the function button in Excel. You may have used it before, but if not, it can be really handy when you're doing some calculations. This is what the function button looks like. So just here, you can see it enlarged there. If you click on that, you actually get a function wizard come up to help guide you through making the right selections for the calculations and formula you want to do. But there's a long list of things that it can do, and it can be quite complex. We'll show you one or two really simple things, so how to add a set of numbers up together, to how to get a sum, how to create the mean or the standard deviation, the median, and how to count specific values in a criteria you've determined.
Okay, so we've set up some headings here, and we're just going to fill in these, use the function button to fill the rest of these in. So first of all, if we look at sums, we want to add up this first column here. So we click this cell, we use this function button, and we've got sum there. Press OK. So now we can choose our range here, and it's already guessed our range. But if you needed to, you can click it, start at the top, and drag it all the way down to where you want to go to. Press this button here, and now you can just press OK, and it gives you the sum. Right, so okay, so you could do that for every single cell, but actually if you just hold the mouse there so you get that cross, then you can drag it across, and it now does sum for all these new columns as well. So if we see here, we started with these, and it's added up these, and when we drag them across, it's clever enough to work out that it wants these new columns added up. So now we've got all these ones added up as well. So we do a similar thing for average. Again, we click the cell we need it in, press the function button, average turns up, press OK. Again, it's guessed what we want to do, but we can just, if it didn't guess, this is how you get it. So you click the first one, drag down to the bottom one, click that, OK, and it's done it. And then again, we can drag it all the way across, and it works out all the averages for us. So there's a similar thing for these two. Standard deviations here. This time it hasn't guessed for us, so we click here and drag all the way down. Okay, so the median is similar. Again, we've clicked the cell, press this button. Right, median isn't in this this list here, so we have to change the category. So there's lots of different categories here. So you could try and guess which one the median is going to be in. It probably is in statistical, but if we go to all, it's definitely going to be in all. If we type median in here and press go, it's come up there, so we can use that, and we can select our information again, press OK, so that gives us the median. So now with these two, we can select both of them and drag them both across, and that's done it all for all of them now. These last two here, there's a function called COUNTIF, which is different to count. But so if we went COUNTIF, that's right, that's there. Right, so now the range is going to be here again. So we click and drag, and our criteria. We want to oh, actually, I've done the wrong. Our range is going to be this one actually. So our criteria, if we want the criteria to be a letter rather than a number, we have to put in speech marks. So we're going to be looking for the amount of M's in that column, and press OK, so it's counted up the amount of M's in there. And if we can do the same for F's now. So COUNTIF, range, speech marks because it's a letter rather than a number, and then that's giving us the amount of females as well. Okay, so we've already got these to 2 decimal places at least, but just to show you how to change that, if you select all the data, format cells, number, and then you can choose how many decimal places you want. So if you wanted 1 or 1, you go down, 3 up. So we've got 3 there. Press OK, and it's now gone all to 3 decimal places. Right. Okay, so now we've gone through the different functions to get totals, which is a sum function, The average or the mean is called average. Standard deviation is this, which we median, count if, we've gone through all them, and you can access all of them through this function button here. Okay.